Let's shift our focus now to Somalia, where an economic council has endorsed the Centennial Vision 2060 as a national blueprint. The National Economic Council convened in the Somali capital of Mogadishu and was chaired by President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. Talks focused on the development blueprint, which seeks to usher in what President Hassan's government calls an era of stability, prosperity, and high living standards for its citizens. Now, the council also agreed that the Centennial Vision 2060 should serve as an overarching blueprint guiding all development initiatives in the country, and also urged ministers to formally endorse the formulation of Vision 2060. Let's now find out more about that meeting from Mohammed Osman. He's a member of the National Economic Council of Somalia and also an economic advisor to the president. Great to have you on the show with us today, sir. Now, given that this meeting was the first ever high-level National Economic Council meeting, we certainly expected there to be a lot of issues on the table. What for you were the biggest issues this council was looking to address this time around?
Well, thank you so much for hosting me. And I think, first of all, this was as you said, this was the first high-level meeting of the National Economic Council, which has two levels, the political level and the advisory level, which are all chaired by the president. In attendance, we also had the prime minister, we had the deputy prime minister, and the central bank governor of Somalia. We also had the economic subcommittee of the Council of Ministers and the rest, the 9 technical advisors of the National Economic Council. There were key agenda items on the table. Number one, as you said, the Centennial Vision 2060, which is a very, very important, innovative anchor document that will guide the development of Somalia. So this is not new. There have been many other countries, in Africa, Ghana, which has a 2057. There is Rwanda that has 2050. We have other countries, Arab countries like UAE, which has the Centennial 2071. So Somalia is really taking the path of those countries. On the table, we also had 2 critical agenda items, which are the bust HIPIC, which is the debt relief, which Somalia has made a significant progress, and we hope by the end of this year to have a conclusion, the completion point. The third agenda item was the post Al-Shabaab, the success the government is making on the ground and the crackdown of the militant militias. So I think is currently opening up vast land, which will need development, and communities that have not got services and economic development for the last 15 years to be will now have access. So those were the key main agenda items on the table.
Well, Mr. Osman, I want to delve further into the Centennial Vision 2060 plan, which you say will be a clear anchor for development plans going forward for the country. Give us some more insight into that plan and, of course, its targets in terms of the country's development strategy.
Well, thank you. So Somalia has been developing national development plans, 5-year development plans, but those plans never had an anchor, a guiding, vision that would definitely that definitely says, okay, by then we were going to be achieving. So this is the first time that our 5-year development plans will have a vision that will guide them, that would make them focused to accomplish.